So the W has grown and turned into something that's, premier sport now.
Yeah.
Like, so I guess how has it been watching? Of course, you still wish, I guess had the injury career a little early and wanted to play a little longer, but seeing the sport grow to what it is now, how is that for you?
It's awesome. I mean, like, even because I feel like when I got drafted was the first year they like made it like a big like televised event.
Yeah.
Because they were like, you're gonna, at the time you're gonna bring like one or two people on like in the crowd with you or at the table, but you can still have people come. But it was like in a little ESPN studio. And so I think since then it's just kind of gotten bigger and bigger, like you said. And I think definitely helpful for like all the college names. Because like women's college basketball is pretty big. Like it's
definitely.
And I think and seeing all those girls coming from college basketball into the pros and people still keeping up with them is obviously the biggest thing that's been helpful a lot. And I think it's great. I mean, all the different girls been able to show that they can play basketball and not just, watching a game or trying to find a game at 11 o'clock in the morning, like regular times you can watch a women's basketball game, because there were games we played at 11 o'clock in the morning.
That's nuts.
And what?
Yeah.
Who's coming to this game?
Yeah.
And I think like the marketing side of it, they've done a better job of marketing it and like putting it out there. And it's not just, hey, women's basketball is here. There's nobody here. It's expanding more.
Do you agree with the narrative that it's just better basketball? Because there's like a narrative after this saying like, well, the product itself probably wasn't just as good. Now, like, the product is a little bit better.
I don't think it's necessarily better basketball. I think that collectively there's actually I wouldn't say better basketball. I think it's just more of a showing of the basketball. Okay. And to the point of like, because like obviously Caitlin Clark is like the big name now, like her making shots. Well, I mean, Diana Taurasi was making shots a long time ago too.
Yeah.
Like and so I'm just gonna say it's better basketball. I just think a lot of the social media thing has helped for girls to put their videos and show things out there that, I mean, that we have good basketball. Like it's always been good basketball, like good fundamental basketball. And some people don't like it because it's slow, like nobody's dunking or, that type of thing. But it's like, it's good fundamental basketball. Like if you want to learn how to play basketball, you watch women's basketball because fundamentally they're going to do the correct things.
Yeah.
And it's realistic for a lot of people to be able to not dunk. Like, I mean, like people can dunk, but not everybody can dunk, but like, so I can do other things. And so just showing that, I can shoot mid-range threes and, do all these other things.
Yeah.
So
the viewership is definitely going up for sure. It's been a little crazy.
But to your point, you believe it's more so just the marketing, social media, more eyes on it, and being able to put it out there. But you think like the skill level probably was, it has always been there.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, because like just,
I mean,
that's what I think. Like, I mean, there are girls who do things well, but even from before, previously, I think there were already women that were doing those same things.
Yeah.
You just weren't looking at it or weren't seeing it because, like, I mean, you can't tell them like Tina Thompson, Cheryl Swoops, Tisha Pinachero, like all these names, Lisa Leslie, like all those names. I mean, they were just because they weren't like shown it all the time doesn't mean like their skill set wasn't like girls are probably doing different stuff.
Yeah.
But skill wise, like without having to, like a lot of now, like you even for training basketball, girls in general, like girls don't go work out to play. Like they don't go play basketball and like work out unless they're playing on an AAU team or trying to get somewhere. Like how guys just go out and like, let's just go play basketball. Yeah. Girls don't do that.
Yeah.
And so like now more girls are doing that where they're getting in the gym and they're doing what the guys are doing. Like to that extent, it's gotten better. But skill wise, can you translate that from working out to putting it in the game? Only a handful of people are doing it, but collectively it's not.
Yeah,
that's real.
Any different.
Okay, so
it's good perspective.
Who are some of the, I guess you have some of your favorite players in the W right now?
Right now,
or do you watch as much?
I try to watch when I can. When there's a game on, I've always been a fan of Asia Wilson. Even when she was at South Carolina.
Yeah,
I just remember watching her. Like just her footwork and her skill set. Watching her in college, I was like, okay, like she's different. Like she was, like you can tell like who's going to be like a step above everybody. I like watching her play.
What's the young lady's name that came out of South Carolina as well that's at Indiana right now?
Aaliyah Boston. or Aaliyah Boston.
Aaliyah Boston.
The big girl.
She nice too.
She's good too.
She nice too.
Her right there. She's her footwork too, and she's strong.
Mm-hmm.
Can rebound like crazy. Who else can I think? Arike Gubawale, who plays for Dallas. She is tough.
Okay.
I would not want to have to guard her because
she be getting active. She be getting active.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Seeing her.
Ryan Howard, who went to Kentucky. She's my height and probably a little bit taller, but she does everything. She can shoot, handle. I think this is her second year this past season.
Okay.
I'm sure there's other names. I can't think of anybody else right now, but those are. Yeah. When I'm watching the game, like I'm looking like those two. But even for all of the women, I mean, like everybody's.
Yeah,
and then the hometown hero,
Sabrina,
Alicia Clark.
All these girls.
Oh yeah, Sabrina,
the legend, Alicia.
The legend. Yeah, hometown hero. That's my girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's still playing.
Yeah, they're playing. They're bringing the what is it called? AU Sports. What is it? Unlimited UA is coming to Nashville. It's playing in Nashville and starting in February. I think it's a women's league.
I actually heard about that. I did hear about that. Yeah, I did hear about that.
And they're bringing that to Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So and they've done. I can't remember what else they've done, but it's just another like a league so girls don't have to go overseas to play. They could stay at home and
that's nice.
At least in the States and play. So I think Alicia's probably a big part of that because she's probably on the players board or whatever. She's big time.
That's
huge.
nice.
That's
huge.
huge.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
Yeah.